Hi guys, I'm Kimberly Silver and welcome to My Swing Evolution. I'm very excited to announce that I'm teaming up with Christo for the very first ever MSC Training Camp at Borrego Springs. If you would like some top-notch golf lessons, make sure to tune in and I'll see you guys there.
So Jimbo, you feeling the power?
Yeah, man. I feel like I don't know if I could wear this during a long drive competition, but I just feel faster and more like explosive with this on.
Dude, I think I got to pull out my swing speed radar and you got to give it a twirl. Dude, you feeling the power at 146?
I haven't hit a ball for like 10
146.
Hey guys, I'm so excited. I want to show you a couple of my friends. Kimberly Silver, who's a wonderful professional golfer, former world junior golf champion in her age group, and now she's a pro in San Diego. And my buddy Jim Waldron, who's a long drive competitor. This guy, I know he's hit it at least 426 yards the last time I talked to him. I'm sure he's even longer now. But these guys are going to be coaching with me at the first ever MSC Training Camp. This is going to be so incredibly cool. So I'm going to be going over all the new drills for the Hogan Code. And I'm going to be shooting a video that I'll be presenting to everyone because a lot of people have been asking for drills. So that's going to be awesome. But I'm also going to have Kimberly there, and I'm going to have Jim there working with people. It's going to be the coolest weekend of golf training ever. And we're doing everything from the drills to long drive to short game. We're going to cover the whole thing. Plus, we're going to have great get-togethers. We're going to have a meet and greet on Friday evening. Then we'll have a party on Saturday night. And we're going to be playing golf as well. So this is going to be one really, really cool weekend. So I'm really excited about it. Now, the last thing I want to tell you about is my great golfing idol for my whole life is my brother, Don. Don is one of these guys that he just learned the swing when he was a teenager and he never had to mess with it again. He just worked on scoring. Don won a tournament at his course not too long ago where he shot 67. So, he's a great golfer that really I've always idolized him. And I'll tell you, the one thing to check out about Don is his tempo. The guy just hits it so straight off the tee every time. And then he gets a short iron in his hands and he's deadly. He just makes it look so easy. So check out this great chance for me to visit with my brother Don.
Hi, my name is Don Garcia.
Hey guys, so I'm down here at the beach. I'm hanging out with my brother at his condo, and we're going to go to the golf course today, and this is going to be super duper cool. So what's up, Don?
Hey, I'm ready. Hi, my name is Don Garcia. I started playing golf at around 10 years of age, so I would be playing probably almost 40 years, seriously. Probably by the time I hit 18 or 19, I'd broken par. Not big, but 1 under, 2 under.
Did you play in high school?
I played in high school. I was the #1 player on the team. We weren't in a golf-rich area, although there were some pretty good players that went to college. I won my conference championship against some pretty good schools, and then tried to walk on at Florida, and you had to shoot 300, which is an average of 75 over 4 days. I wound up shooting 301. Coach said I should hang out and play with the team and invest some time in the team. At that point, I really didn't have the time to invest, so I kind of hung it up. I mean, I was not in the league that the scholarship players were there. I mean, Mark Calcavecchia and guys like that had just graduated from there, so it was a tall order to make the team. But I beat everyone I played against in qualifying rounds, so that did tell me I could play. But I would say that as I've gotten older, I've become a better player, and evidenced by the course I live on now, I must have been in my mid-40s, I shot 67 out there. Could have even been lower if I would have made more putts.
Wow. So, so you were a very good golfer in college, and you still continued to improve. Was it with practice or lessons?
Maturity and practice, not lessons. Though I took lessons early on. They didn't really help me that much. I take that back. I took lessons while I was in college, but I learned the game from a man named Peter Ogilvy, I believe was his first name. He actually was a pro at Augusta. Took lessons from him when I was in high school. I used to go with a really good player that I used to look up to in school, and that's where the fundamentals that I learned that really stuck with me today. That's where I learned it.
What were the main things?
Grip, the basics: grip, posture, stance, turning over the ball. Those kind of basic things. Always checking alignment, having a routine. So that stuff has stuck with me.
You had talked to me about turning over one leg and then turning over the other leg in a 1-2 kind of motion.
Yeah, that's something I just picked up over the last few years. I don't play golf anymore, which is a pity. I just don't have time. Most of the times it's 4 or 5 times a year, and it's work related. But the time when I do get a chance to go out and practice, which I haven't been able to do either in the last few years, I just try to break it down to simple things, right? I need to make sure my posture is correct, my alignment is correct, and then I'm just turning right and then left. I know it sounds really simple, but I don't like to have a lot of swing thoughts in my head. It's counterproductive. And tempo. Tempo is the number one thing for me.
Now I've always been amazed that you just don't seem to get in trouble off the tee. And that's what derails my best rounds, is all of a sudden one goes off the planet. How do you do that? I mean, when you're hitting a driver, what are you thinking?
I have a lot of confidence. It's almost as if, when I'm not even playing my best, I feel I can put it in any spot on the fairway, right, left, not really by moving the ball, but just pointing that way and hitting it. I just have a lot of confidence in my swing that it's not going to go astray. Now, I do hit snap hooks once in a while, but that's just when I get really quick. But when I have to hit in the fairway, I can usually do it.
And you can actually pick like right side or left side of the fairway?
Yeah. I just vision in my head, and then I just make the swing and don't think about anything else.
I've heard Lee Trevina said that most pros can go right side or left side, but the best drivers can split it in 3. Do you do that?
I could do that. I wish I could do it a little bit better. Obviously, I don't play enough, but when I'm on with my driver, that's how I can. That's how I get it around the course. So if I couldn't drive the ball, I'd be in big trouble.
Yeah, the only way I have control of the club head is to stop my swing up there.
Show me what you do. When you stop your swing, do you let your lower body lead? I don't even think you have to think about it.
Yeah, I try and do 1-2.
Do a slow motion swing and show me kind of like how you do it.
Without the ball?
Yeah.
Can't seem to get it up any higher.
That's fine.
Yeah, probably more like this position. I feel like my hands are above, or like right off my hip and my right foot, and then just
do you turn,
duplicate it the other way.
Down?
And I get the feeling this way on this side. Same thing. My hands are over this leg and then back over this. So like a pivot over this and a pivot over this leg.
It's all right.
But that was the swing motion I'm trying to.
Wow, that's nice, simple swing thoughts. 2 pivots over each leg.
That's it. So it seems to me that you can hit everything, but I've always been impressed with your wedge play.
So yeah, after my driver, it's obviously my wedges. Really like 9-iron, and if I'm within 120, 130 yards, I feel I can get it up and down.
Must be the clubs.
In my mind, I can do it 50% of the time. I know it's not realistic, but the closer I get to the hole, I usually have a good look at a decent putt to get it up and down. Whether it's bogey, par, whatever, if I'm within 100 yards, I can get it close to the hole.
Wow. Well, thanks, Don. I appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
Ooh, that looks beautiful. That could be the one.
I could be working
Thumbs up
in.
there.
Sit.